10 a.m. May 27th. Marsh Creek put in. Getting ready to put in solo with the rest of the group down Indian Creek tomorrow. And I'm pumped.
Back with you, geared up this time. Ready to put on this bad boy. Oh, back in this beauty.
Hey, where are your gloves?
Huh? My bag. This must be the avalanche chute. Wild. Check this out. It's a little lonely here in Marsh Creek. What the fuck was that, dude? You can see that, so I want to go there. This must be Boat Destroyer Cliff, Pops. This has got to be Boat Destroyer Cliff. Well, I don't want to destroy my boat. Oh! Oh! Man, these corners are brutal. I couldn't just know that that was good. That would be cool. Damn, dude, some sick whitewater. Oh, look at this. Relief. Scout. Looking at what looks like to be the biggest rapid so far. And big log jam center. Don't want to go left. right side of the log jam looks good. So let's go hammer this sucker. Marsh Creek is spicy, boys. Don't want to go over there. More on that. Alright, I think we want to eddy out right around this corner. Check this out. Alright, well, let's go down to the next eddy. I'll run up on that snowbank, have a look. Every corner is an adventure. Yes! Woo! Oh. Alright, baby. That couldn't have came soon enough. Well, no portages on Marsh. So, I don't know if somebody went in with a chainsaw or someone blew through. Rock and roll. So happy to see you, Bear Valley Creek. Hello, hello, hello! It looks like it's ripping. Yeah, that's putting in like 3 times the flow. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's an exaggeration. I'd say that's at least doubling the flow. Looks like a lot of wood there too. Speaking of which, a nice little piece coming down with me. Sweet, okay. Good deal. Oh! Pete would love it. Feels pretty big to me already. This might be that island homeboy was talking about. This feels like a lot of water, bro. No joke, these waves. That's a sleeper. Well, this definitely looks like a portage to me. That's a portage. I might have to use my waist bag here. Looks like I'm going to be pulling over all that shit right there. That's going to be fun. I'm going to abort this side and go crash into those trees and portage over there because I don't want to carry over that whole pile. That looks crazy. Hey, sunshine! Woo! Very. Here we go. There we go. Come on, baby. Right in there. How much fun I'm having. Sorry, tree. It's a good-sized Christmas tree. Alright, well, here we go. Pretty typical day here at Marsh. Actually, this is my only real portage around that. I get to put in right into this. That's going to be real interesting, so stick around. Alright, let's hope I push that tree over. not bad, son. Whew. Woo! 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 Fuck, that was big, dude. Oh, man. Woo! Ow! Dagger Falls, baby, solo. Glad it went well. Whew.
This video cuts off after Boundary Creek because my GoPro died, of course, but I did run solo all the way down to Indian Creek. It was 6 feet on the gauge in the Middle Fork, and Velvet, Hell's Half, all that stuff was honestly just a little bit of a relief and just a lot of fun, you know, after getting through Marsh and the supposed log jams. There were supposed to be 2 log jams prior to the Bear Valley confluence, and as you saw, there were none, but there was a major log jam after the confluence before Dagger Falls. But anyway, had a blast down the rest of, you know, the Middle Fork down to Indian Creek, where I met my dad, Tom Hoeck. I want to talk about him for a sec, and also why this solo Marsh trip was so memorable to me is he pioneered Marsh back in 1982 and had done it almost yearly after that. For the next 20 years or so, they did some ridiculously high Middle Fork trips. One of note was 10.5 on the gauge. He has an old paper list of all of his trips, and I'll share that in a separate post. But anyway, you know, and it was my time to solo Marsh Creek, and yeah, it was scary. It was real. I mean, every corner was blind. You know, the water's really fast in there. There's not a lot of eddies. And especially with the 2 supposed log jams, I was on my toes. A lot of scouting, a lot of crashing into the bank, into those avalanche chutes, as you guys saw, and just something I'll never forget. And wanted to be able to share this. And you know, this is absolutely not a guide for someone to use to go down Marsh. As the wood changes every single year, and condolences to the families of the many lives that were lost in there. You know, to continue on, you know, met my dad, Tom Hoeck, at Indian Creek. My buddy Matt, who was my R2 partner in a lot of our California river endeavors. His son, who was 8 years old on this trip. And you know, a couple other buddies too. But I'm going to let this roll into some pictures from the rest of our Middle Fork, Maine trip that ensued. And which is also traditional for us. We try to do it every spring. And anyway, hope you enjoyed and enjoy these pictures.